Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's good. Nice one. Love how you read it. This thing. I haven't had a chance to look at the. Discord yet. I know I said 24. It's gonna have to be tomorrow. I was working all day and baby and all that. Oh, you checked them both out. All right, cool. I'll touch base with you tomorrow and get your heads or tails. They're very similar. Yeah. Well, sorry. All right. Cool. Okay, this is good. Does this screen look better? What up, Soul Fam? How we doing? We'll be able to get started in a second. So get this lights turned down. Make it spooky. Yes. Ready to party? Yeah, buddy. Let's do this. Oh man, I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas and holiday or whatever they want to celebrate. Wonderful time with family, if you did, and all that good stuff. Yeah, I don't know how any of this is working, Patty, but I will be using TikTok, so I will need people to be over there on the TikTok side here shortly. This TikTok, I get unbanned on the 28th. I just need you to keep trolls out of there. Hi, Guardian. Hey, what's going on, Kexter? Finally, I can fly. Happy New Year. So yeah, I'll be going live on TikTok as well, but I'll just put words up on the screen saying, hey, go to YouTube for interactivity, and just read out of here. So, hi, Jamie. I'm having a wonderful night. I'm having a really wonderful night. It's been good. It's been so good. Been very, very nice. Turn it up a little bit. There we go. Hi, Vina. That's great. Hope you all are doing having a good night too. Let's see, we got the incense going. Let's get this music going. Let's get this party popping. Yeah. All right, cool. That should be good. Oh my goodness. Another beautiful day. I don't know where my hat is, so you just have to deal with my fluffy hair tonight. If that's okay. How's Lindy? She's good. She's coming in. Tomorrow. She's coming in tomorrow night.
What do you need?
Awesome, Kexto.
You need your hat?
Well, no, I'm fine. I'm totally good. I appreciate it, though. Thank you.
But your hair looks like a little...
It doesn't matter what my hair looks like. They're not looking at me for my hair. You know, it's not about the person. It's about what they're carrying. So I heard today from a motivational speech. Mom's giving me a hard time about saying my hair looks like a mess. Well, I think it's about the person and what they're carrying, not about. No, it's what the person's carrying. No one's gonna look for you, right? They're gonna look here for the hair. No one's looking for you. They're looking for what you're carrying. You know what I mean? And so this is what I'm carrying. So hopefully that's what y'all here for. If you're here for a hair tutorial, y'all should just click away right now. You know? All right. I'm not the guy. Oh! Anyone has epilepsy, please close your eyes. Okay. You look like a cat sucked. That's fantastic. Oh my goodness. So audio's good, video's good, everything's good to go, right, guys? I'm leaning on you. Well, speak for yourself. Right? The cat sucked it. That's amazing. All right. All right, guys. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to one second. Something very important. Very, very important. Okay. Sorry, put that on silent. Okay, she sure did. That's hysterical. Welcome. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do here, I'm not sure who. Thanks, Guardian Angel. See, what we're gonna do here, guys, is free mediumship. As you're probably aware, but if you're not, that's what it is. We're gonna get started here in a minute. Just making sure all my stuff is together. Hiya, girl. Yeah, you guys came to a great place. I do free mediumship on here. My name is Jacob Sasko. I'm the Psychic Medium Rest in Peace official. I'm just going to introduce myself here at the beginning and maybe say something at the end, but I'm not going to repeat myself on this over and over again because that is annoying. So, I'm the lead medium or Psychic Medium of Resting in Peace official. It's a project where we go into haunted locations and we help ghosts. We figure out, who's there, why they're there. Use ghost hunting devices like this one. I'll start using this ghost hunting device again on the first. Happy birthday to them, Guardian Angel. Like the live, please. Yes, please like the live. It helps YouTube's algorithm. And yeah, but anyway, next episode should be coming out. Joseph, you said he should have it done on the 1st. So tentatively around the 1st or shortly thereafter, next episode's coming out. It's much more current. It's not like we're talking to ghosts from New Year's. Nice. We're not talking to ghosts from the Civil War or the, Revolutionary War or something. This is like literally people who've passed away in the last 10 years, or even less. 5, I think, and in some cases, and it has a lot to do with drugs, the effects of drugs on both spiritually for the people who are doing them and around that situation, and for their families. So it's really interesting. Interesting insight, at least, onto what I picked up around that situation. So, and what the ghost hunting devices picked up from that situation. But anyway, yeah. So we'll just get this party started. Hey Morgan, hope you had a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays too. Okay, Marissa, you don't want to feed, because that very well could be information that came through. You know what I mean? So it's interesting because as a psychic medium, I'm a very compassionate person, and I want to know, and I want to have conversations with you, and I want to be there supportive because grief is my thing, right? But as a psychic medium, I don't want to know anything. I'd rather them bring in information. We can have a conversation about it afterwards, So it's called feeding the medium, and it's not anything like I'm upset. I'm not. I just want. I want them to tell us. You know what I mean? I want, because if you say everything and then I just repeat a lot of stuff because that's what they're talking about, you'd be like, it wouldn't hit the same way. You wouldn't leave here knowing. And then also, if there were, and I don't think there's any devious people in here today, but I'm saying if there were people in here that were devious and trying to scam you or something like that, say when this thing gets to hundreds or thousands, someone could say, hey, I have your brother. He's saying this. Give me $100 so I can give you a reading, and then just give you some nonsense, my beloved, and all that nonsense. So it's really for your protection. You don't want to put that out there. You just let them. I like reading strangers. I like reading screen names. You know what I mean? This is where we're at. So always been comfortable with that. That's funny, but it's all love. We say that. Thanks, Brandy. It's all love. We say that literally for your protection and for you not to get taken advantage of in any way. This is completely free, so yeah. Okay, it's time to hydrate. What up, Sarah Cleary? Hi, Layla. Good to see y'all. Do it. All right. Well, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do here. Do my best. Of course, Marissa. Of course. Yeah. I'm very wary of psychic mediums that ask you a bunch of information up front. I'm very wary of them, and I'm not gonna get into it, but I'm very wary of them. I'm very wary of that because they should be able to tell you. Now, the only exception is I ask people to ask a specific question. When I switch over to questions here in a second, and sorry, my heater's going off. I'm not sure if y'all can hear that. What mode is this on? It should be muffled pretty well. I ask for a specific question, like, ask for a specific person. Doesn't mean that person's going to come through, but at least gives me a direction to drive at. And the reason I do that is for brevity, trying to get through as many as possible. But yeah, why am I in the dark? I got string lights. I like the glow. I'm gonna put more lights up though. I have a bunch of string lights. I'm gonna edit this or mess with this set a little bit. Just haven't had the chance. But I like it. I like the glow. Smooth lighting. I mean, I can make it brighter, but I just don't. You know, I can make it. Well, it actually looks kind of cool. That looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. All right, that looks kind of cool. Let's do that. Good call. Okay. That looks really cool. Holy cow, am I glowing? That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I need to put this up higher so when I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking at Joel. Helps grow the audience. You can share Facebook, Instagram. Thanks, Jamie, for doing that. It's amazing. Glowing. Can't see that gorgeous face. Oh, Lord. Thanks, Tammy. Flattery will get you everywhere in this live. It's like, it's good to see you, Tammy. Hope your family's doing well. We'll see what happens. Okay. All right, let's get this party started. So first thing I do is I pray, switch consciousness, get up to my spirit guides, and then I'll pick random people. All you have to do is just say, please subscribe to our channel, but just ask a question, and like the live, please. It helps as well. But just ask a question. Hey, is my mom here? Hey, can you bring information through for on my dad, on my dog, whatever. If you want mediumship, if you want just psychic, that's fine too. Like, I can do both, but we're counting the mediumship ones. I think we're at 37 now, so I'm doing 2,000 free ones in a row. So what? So we have more to do. It's extremely easy to subscribe. Yes, it is. So if you're already logged in. All right, guys, we've been on this for 12 minutes. Let's go ahead and get this party started. I'm going to pray, switch consciousness. We'll get there, and I hope that this works and that I'm able to help who's been pulled here for this. So let's just go ahead and get this started. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, God, in Jesus' name, please put a bubble of white light protection around every single person in this live that comes and goes. Please start that bubble of protection from the inside of their heart and expand it out. Please allow all my spirit guides, archangels, angels, my grandmother, God, Jesus, and all beings of white light, love, and energy that you wish to work with me and through me to allow them to do so at this time. I pray to be your humble servant and messenger, and I will give the message you will have them receive at this time. Please stop my mind, stop my thoughts, stop my sensations, and only have me experience that which you will have me deliver as messages from spirit. Please just help me help whoever you need to have that help tonight, and please allow everyone in this room to know at the end of this that through the evidence that their family too, even if they didn't get a reading, that their family too is likely around them because of how clear and just beautiful these messages are. We thank you so much for being here and for helping assist this process and for bringing all these beautiful people together so that they can experience this phenomena and leave here knowing that we're all spirit, we're all connected, and just to know to be a little kinder to one another. We love you so much. Please just help me help them. Love you. Thank you in Jesus' name, amen. Okay. Alright, so first, let's do this. Is that gonna mess with my glow? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, the stuff to my neck, well, I'm hoping I can get past it mentally, because anything that's happening with my physical body kind of brings my human mind attention to it. So I'm hoping that I'll be okay. I think it'll be fine. All right. Switch consciousness. Get up to my spirit guides, and let's get this party started. This should be a little louder, just a little bit, just for me. Okay. It's going to take me a couple minutes to get to my spirit guides, and then we'll go from there. And next time we'll do a trivia question from Resting in Peace episode 6. So if you haven't seen episode 6, Fleetwood Church, go ahead and check it out. I'll do a trivia question from that one for the first reading tomorrow. Or then, I think tomorrow. I should be going tomorrow. At some point. I don't know. Earlier than this stuff. Well, maybe not. Probably earlier, right? Because I have to get my aunt from the airport, so baby has a doctor's appointment, then the grocery store, probably in the early evening, late afternoon. Okay. Please stop my mind. Let me see this quickly. Let's get this work done. I love you. Also, I'm sorry, one more thing. Also, if you we've heard some EVPs on this microphone. It's the beauty of going live here with better equipment instead of just having my phone. We heard some crystal clear EVPs. If you guys hear something, go ahead and say something into the chat when you hear it so we can go back and listen to it, please, because there were some crazy EVPs we caught a couple days ago. Crazy. Like, talk to me. It's like clear as day. Clear as day. So this one definitely picks up on them. So there's that. It's the beauty of technology. Anyway, all chat messages, timestamps, just easy to review, 100%. So yeah, please do that. Okay. It's on Joseph James' TikTok too. If you want to put your @JJames, so people can go listen to it whenever. They can jot it down and listen to it later, or take a picture on their phone of it or something. Yeah, it was wild. So this thing is doing its thing. All right, let's go. Sorry, I gotta drop those. It invades my mind, so just to get it out of my mind. Okay. All right, Layla. Let's do it. Layla says, Dad, let's go. Layla, is Dad the guy with the bald top and the hair around? It was darker, but it has like some salt in there. I'm seeing him with round frame glasses on. Also, is he a teacher, Layla? Like a professor? Or is there any reason why I feel like he's at a blackboard or something and he's teaching or demonstrating? He's like, what are you trying to show me? This is something about the planets. This is something about the planets. This is weird. He said no. Layla, this guy has a beard and mustache, correct? Medium to thin. Oh, sorry. Medium to thin build. I don't know why he's pointing at this board and showing me a planet on it. And who's the D name, Layla? Is this Mom's name? The D to his side. It's a woman, like Denise or something. The D name. Tina. This is someone who's still alive he's talking about. He has a D name and his sister's name does. His sister would have to be alive for this to make sense. And he has a D name. That's great. I thought there may be more of that. Okay. But he's talking about a live person as well with the D name that's to his side. So a woman to his side would be like Sister Danielle. Thank you. He's bringing her up because she's taking his passing particularly hard. He's saying these two are. I'm getting like the very close feeling. And then there's something about a paper crane, Layla. I think it's a paper crane. I'm seeing, I don't know what this is. It looks like a paper crane. It's some folded little piece of paper is what this looks like. And there's something very important. I don't know either. Yep. But that's in connection with her. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, Layla. It's really a weird thing to talk about in this situation. So, but it's the imagery. I don't know why. Did he pass really relatively recently, like in the last couple years? How long ago, sir? It's like two and some change years. Because I'm getting 2 to 3. And he's talking about complications. There's complications. 3 years, thank you. In January will be 3, so 2 to 3. Okay, thank you. So it's 2 going to 3 then. Okay, that's why it said 2 to 3, and I'm like, okay, 2 and some change, you know. But thank you for the validation on that. He's talking about complications. There's a breathing situation going on. Was this? I don't think it's COVID. Was this something? There's a breathing issue going on here, and there's complications with the breathing, is what he's talking about. And then there's, I want to say hypoxia, like low oxygen in the blood. Was there some sort of like lack of oxygen to his brain possible? Okay. Yes, thank you. Because I'm getting this kind of like a woozy, dizzy sort of feeling, and I'm really being brought to the brain on this. He's on life support. Okay. Please don't feed me. I appreciate that, Zolela. I do. But please don't feed me, because he might have said something about it as more. And don't apologize. It's okay. I know it's hard on your side, you know. Do you understand if you were to say there were 3 people around him, like, and this is in life, there was 3 people around him, like 3 people that visited him, or 3 people that were there at the very end, or there's 3 people connected with this, and you're one of them. Does that make sense to you, Layla? Yes? All of that, yes, right? You weren't there? Interesting. Okay, thank you. It's interesting. I misunderstood that. 1 second. It's really interesting. 3 people were? Okay. Layla, what's interesting, and this is why I took it wrong, is because what he said to me, and I misunderstood. This is my human mind interacting with the information. What he said to me was, I heard you, right? So you had to have been talking to him after the fact, and I apologize. I misunderstood. Layla, did you call him Daddy? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Layla. Because that's what I'm hearing. So when I'm hearing this message about you talking to him, it's Daddy, da 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 da, and you're saying things to him, like talking to him, and this is shortly after his passing. Layla, did something get knocked over in your room? Something on your dresser get knocked over? I'm getting chills. This has to be yes. It's like an object. Like there's no real rhyme or reason for why this thing fell over. Yes, this is like something on your dresser. It almost looks like it's like a crystal or a perfume bottle. It's something of that nature that got knocked over. Is what this looks like to me. I'm gonna let you respond to that, and I have one more follow-up question that I wanna see on its own the response to. I think you put yes. I don't know. My question, Layla, is from the way this looks like to me, from this whole scenario. Yes, thank you. The way this looks like to me with this whole scenario, there's a bit of a delay back and forth. But the way this looks like with this whole scenario is that this object got knocked over while you're having this conversation or very shortly thereafter. Does that make sense? Is that how that went down? I'm getting chills. I'm thinking this is a yes. Like usually when I get chills, that's them being like, you know, you got it right. Like you said that correctly. Yes. Okay, Layla, please take that as 100% proof for you yourself that your dad heard everything you said during that moment. Okay, please take that, because I felt like you kind of felt like that was the case, but here's a person on another part of the world giving you that validation as well. Okay, so you can take that because it's no longer just your experience. You're not going crazy. Your experience and my experience just merged together to 100% be like, look, that's what that is. Okay, so please take that and really cherish that moment, because he did that for this future validation right now. Okay. This man's a very thoughtful person. He's like a chess player. He's very intelligent. And I don't know that he actually plays chess because he didn't show me chess, right? But what I'm seeing is he does several moves in advance. Like he is like a planner, right? And he set this up. So he's coming forward as a very, very kind person. You two had a very good relationship. He's making it feel like to me that you were close, and that he absolutely validated you in life. So you don't even necessarily need to hear that he says no. Well, he's making me feel all the warm and fuzzies now. So I don't know what to tell you, Layla. He's making me feel all the warm and fuzzies now. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Why? Why would you lead like that? Or did I misunderstand something? Probably me. It's on my end. I mean, that's a pretty big miss, man. Like we've got a, y'all. Can we that's a pretty big deal right there. I mean, we got this other really specific stuff, and then you're gonna miss something that big. You know what I mean? We gotta tighten that up, guys. Talking to my whole team and this guy and myself. So, all right. Anyway. What do you? I don't even want to give. Okay. Layla, I'm sorry. I misunderstood that completely. That's my apologies. Because he's leading forward with all this like really soft, like I love you. I mean, but give me a example. Oh, he just got kind of short with me. Okay. He's a little impatient. I asked him for some evidence, like to show that, because he's saying I love you. I'm like, okay, well, no, you need to give me something to give with that. And he's like, I've given you a ton of evidence, and I'm like, that's not really. Okay. Who is that? Layla, woman above him. I think, yeah, woman above him, like mom, aunt, something like that. Bianca or a B name? Bia, Bia, B. Brianne? No. Bia, B. I think it's Bianca, which is really strange. Or B. This is gotta be like above him on his dad's side, if my sides are correct. No, not alive. Dead. Right here with him. This one's a little heavier set. It's got a hair pulled back, salt and pepper. His mother, what's her name? Does it rhyme with, no, not it. That's not who he's talking about. It's a B, like as in Bianca or something, and it came up on the right side of him, so that's usually my side for dad's side. So there's like a B sound up here that am I getting that right? Okay. You don't know his dad's side? Maybe some genealogy or something one day. You'd be like, oh, interesting, later on down the line. But for now, just know that for whatever reason, this one came forward. Sir, I'm gonna need you to, alright, get me closer. I want to make sure I get this. This has like a heavy, like important feeling. Please stop my mind. Get me in really close. I was about to ask if he had, your mom starts with the B still living. I don't know, Layla. I don't think so. This felt like a woman he was referencing that's above him on his dad's side. So, because they pointed in the direction of on the family tree, like with my visuals that they give me, it's like where they place these things, and like when your dad said the D to his side still alive, you know what I mean? It's to his side, sister, wife, something like that. You know what I mean? So it's the way that the imagery they gave me. But anyway, be very clear, please. Explain. Please stop my mind wants this to be completely him. How many details? Okay, Layla, here's the thing. This gentleman's a very private person, so he's not going to get into the details behind this. He's a very private person. When it comes to like his family or like his whatever the I was trying to find out what the fallout was or what the issue was. between you guys. I was trying to dig into that, and he's like shutting me down. Because he wants to. I'm getting messages, but I don't want to deliver them without evidential information behind them. I want to just say a message, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't like that. I want it to come. Here's an emotion with a fact. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to talk about it, for sure. Not in front of a bunch of people. About this particular detail, he's probably. I will just say this, Layla. We all have the experiences we're supposed to have. Human mind, of course, like, I shouldn't have gone through this. Spiritually, we have the experiences we're supposed to have in order to grow as spirit, so we can evolve and move forward. So it's very much coming through with the whole, like, meant to be, right? Even though it's not great from a human standpoint. It's not great at all. But and while this caused a lot of damage, it also caused a lot of compassion from you to other people. Like, it has affected how you treat people, having had this experience, whatever these experiences or that experience is. So, I mean, there's good that's come out of it. You've turned into something positive, and that's being highlighted right now. I'm getting a feeling of pride, from spirit surrounding that. And it's like you're a protector. You're very protective. Like Mama Bear sort of feeling. So Spirit's very proud. I'm just going to say Spirit. I'm not going to say it's him. I'm just going to say Spirit in general is very proud, and he's included, in you making lemonade, basically. You becoming a better person. Okay. I have to think about the legality of this now. I'll leave you that with warm blessings, Layla. I believe because this is completely free and it's just me talking, that I don't need a waiver. But I know if I was taking payment, I'd absolutely need a waiver from your parents to do this. So I have to look into the legality, because there is something about minors with this area. I think because it's completely free, that I'm in the clear, because I didn't ask for anything for it. So I'm just going to leave you with that with warm blessings, because now that I've seen your age, I didn't pick up on that. I didn't ask either. But I think because of that, I'm going to have to pull back from you just in case. I'm going to have to do some research and make sure that that's okay, but I absolutely can't move forward. You're very welcome, Layla, and I wish you all the best. I really do. Everyone, please send love and light to Layla at this point. Nice. Episode 7. It's a tough age, Layla, to lose your dad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that happened. But everything happens like it's supposed to, okay? No, we just started having. We've only been on for 45 minutes. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure I'm in the clear. I know I had to have waivers signed when I was working at Universal Studios because I had to get the parents to sign for the children. And that's how I read some 5-year-old and told them that we're going to have flying cars that go in a certain direction depending on how high you are. Because he asked questions that no one would ask, like, are we going to have flying cars? What's the future of roller coasters? Stuff like that. And I was like, man, you're awesome. I love reading a 5-year-old with the parental consent, you know what I mean? Because he asked amazing questions that I never would have asked. Found the EVPs that start at 1 hour 3 minutes. It still gives me chills. Oh yeah, and Jacob's mom. So by the way, my mom doesn't know. Did one of the moderators change my mom to Jacob's mom because she has no idea how that happened? Okay. All right, that's cool. All right, let's get another one. So we're at 38 now. Fair one. Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming by, sir. Okay. I'm getting an I'm sorry on the way out. I'll just say that to everybody so I stay in the legal clear. Anyway, okay. No, please. I'm gonna get some escorts to. 1 second, guys. I gotta clear space around me. Okay. All right. My guide says we're in the clear for under 18, but mods just put in 18 plus anyway. I'll start putting it on the title until I verify. But for this lab, if we can put 18 plus, just for the rest, just in case. But he's saying we're in the clear. I'm gonna double check, because I don't want to get, I don't want to get in any trouble for selfless service. So. Okay. Yeah, anyway, yeah, it is what it is, man. Alright, who are we going with? Three up. Bam. Patty, my uncle. Everyone, please send light and love and, well wishes to Patty. Patty wants to talk to her uncle. Is her uncle around? Patty, this guy doesn't seem very old. This guy's like early 50, like 50. All right, so This guy's coming through with some sort of lower abdomen illness. Don't tell me what. And it's something that just got worse and worse and worse, and ended up ultimately taking his life. This is something like, this is definitely this has got to be liver, because I see his or it messed with his liver, because I see his skin getting that yellow, that jaundiced color to it. And Patty, does it make sense that he says it wasn't all my fault? Some of it was genetics. Like, some of it's lifestyle, right? Some of it's what he's consuming, what he's drinking, what he's eating, but primarily I think it's what he's drinking. But some of it is like genetic, like maybe some sort of a defect or an anomaly. Does this make sense to you, Patty? Maybe another uncle. This guy's like out in the woods. This guy is like, I don't want to say like he's kind of like a hillbilly. I mean, and he identifies as such. Like, he identifies himself as such. So what's your name, sir? Patty, I'm getting an H name, and I'm getting a G name, and I think this might be both of them. Or it's two men on the same level that are above you. There's an H, like a okay, there's an H, like, and the third letter's N, so it's like Hank or Henry or something like that. And then the G is like Glenn. Who are you? Are you the one she's looking for? She is George. H, I don't know. No worries. Okay, time out. All right, guys. What I need you to do, is George the one you're looking for? You don't know Dad's side. That's great. A little bit of genealogy, or a little bit of asking questions or something. No? Okay. Well, then that would make sense. Okay, let me see if I... I'll go back to my guide real quick. You got some people that want to talk, and I want to try to get the one you're asking about. No worries. Is the one it's still lower abdomen. Is the one is there like a pancreatic cancer connection? That spreads to like it spreads upwards. it spreads to like I don't know if it's like his stomach or his intestine, and then up. It spreads up. It goes up to lungs or yeah, okay. Because it started in the pancreas and spreads up to 3 different places or 3 more places is what's being relayed to me. And this is what I'm getting in connection with this is a very slow at first and then very rapid decline. But it's very slow and painful process for like how long, sir? This is like 1 to 2 years, and then like in the matter of like a month or 2 months, very quick decline. I need you to let his girls know that he's okay. Does he have 2 daughters? Is one of their names like Kimberly? No? Okay. I don't know why I got this K name. This looks like a very similar situation to someone I know. Might be why. So, but there's a lot of similarities between my friend and her father, who passed in a very, very, very similar fashion. I was very close with this guy personally, actually. But he was, and they're drawing similarities to pull from my experiences to like kind of tell this story. But this guy is coming forward as a very fun-loving person. He was like the life of the room around him. He's funny. He's a little wild. A little bit of a smart aleck, but ultimately, I mean, very kind, would give you the shirt off his back sort of situation. But he's definitely got some sass. He's definitely got some sass. There's a lot of similarities being drawn to the same character I've seen with pancreatic cancer, actually, no less. So that's kind of interesting. They're drawing this comparison of like, hey, look, same type of person right here. And then also, Patty, he's saying like, I like the party. I stopped, but it was too late. Same lines are being drawn across these experiences. He really wants to thank them for being there for him. They did more than they think they did, and there's nothing more they could have done. Okay, Patty, I need you to get that message out to them. They did more than they think they did, and they couldn't have done any more. Okay? He wants them to release the guilt they're living with, particularly the younger one. It's like, you did fine, baby. I love you. Okay? So she's got to let that go. Maybe even show her this stream. So I don't know how long ago this was, Patty, because what he's saying is that it feels very fresh, but no matter how many years go by, it's going to feel fresh. Like this person left a hole where he was. You know, there's a missing piece in this family. Well, I mean, obviously that's the case, but he's just such a prolific part of this family. That there's a gaping hole where he once was. Um, and it's just a lot of love. He's like, and what he's saying, Patty, I think he's making a joke about his weight, and he's saying, "I'm even bigger now." But it's just basically saying like his love. You know what I mean? I'm even bigger now. He's making a joke about his weight. I mean, of course, it went down, you know, with all the treatments he was going through, right? But before all that, I think he was a bigger dude, and he's making a joke saying, like, I'm even bigger now because I can be like this big thing of love. You know what I mean? So, um, um, Patty, there's something, yeah, you tell me about it. There's something, there's something he's bringing up about butterflies, and this is in regards to his daughters, or one of them. There's something about butterflies that's really important. So this is a little strange, Patty, because I think it has multiple meanings. Um, I don't know if this is a nickname. It feels like it. I'm gonna tell you everything that went through my head. It feels like there's a nickname. It feels like there's a some sort of gift with butterflies in it, and it feels like the butterflies are somehow a message. So I don't know if he sends butterflies to them or if he's messing with whatever this is that has butterflies, and for them to keep an eye out for it. I don't know what this is, but butterflies seem to be very important. Man, this guy's just like Buddy. Sean, are you in here? Patty, um, also, he's saying that you feel him. Like you're starting to feel spirit, or you feel him. You feel his presence, or you felt it very recently. You felt somebody behind you that was kind of like almost like surrounding you. Wasn't scary, but you just felt something. You're like, whoa, what is that? And this is very, very recent. This is like in the last couple days. This is not long ago at all. This is very, very recent. Um, he also says that you're starting to see things as well. Made you turn around. This is what, 2 days ago, Patty? Which would be the day after Christmas. This is like 2 days. 2 days, maybe. I don't think it's 3. I think it's the day after Christmas. Yes? Mm-hmm. He also says you're starting to see things, Patty. Like you're seeing like little flashes or little like flickers of things in your peripheries, and you don't think that that's real. He's letting you know that's real. You're seeing stuff. Okay? So you're not going crazy, not yet. If you're crazy, I'm crazy. And he's crazy. Well, we all know he's crazy, he says. Also, Patty, is his mama in spirit? Because I just heard mama's here. So I would take that as him saying his mom was in spirit with him. Okay. So please take that as a sign that he's where he's supposed to be on this one, okay? Such a loving character, my goodness. My goodness. And he just wants to send all of his love. He says, send all my love to you and your kids. He's very thankful for you. For you reaching out to them to make sure they're all right, to his girls. It seems like there's he was like a father figure to me. He was very much acting like very, very loving towards you. And it also feels like, did he have a son that's kind of estranged, or like a son that's like off to the side somehow? Either they're estranged or he's just like not close, or he's not close to the family, or there's some reason why this son's off in the distance. Does this make sense to you? A younger male that it would be separated from. No, okay. So the ways this looks, Patty, is that I see the two girls, and then I see a male that's like separated somehow. So I don't know if it's like two girls and a step kid, or two. There's something different about this guy. I don't know. He has sons too. Interesting. I don't know why I'm seeing that. There goes your psychic medium's brain interfering. My apologies, Patty. Hey, just told me you should have quit while you were ahead. That's funny. That's funny. Man, he is definitely a smart aleck. I like it. He's funny. I like him. He's funny. He's funny. Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say it sounds like him, because that's 100% him showing his personality to me. So, anyway, all right, Patty, I'm gonna leave you with that, with warm blessings. I don't know why. I was trying to get information on more Kiss. I felt like there's something else going on there, and I didn't want them to not get something, but that's my mind trying to get in there and interfere, and that's why I apologize about that. But anyway, light and love, Patty, and warm blessings. Please know he's all right. Definitely around you. Those other ones are too, of course. Yeah, that was interesting. Well, definitely spot on with the super detailed stuff. I'm going to make mistakes, guys. That's all there is to it. Because the level of detail I want to get into, there's going to be mistakes made, which is fine. It's a learning process, and it's all free. Got you, Mama Wash. Mama Wash, we'll do a clearing at the end of this live, okay? And I'll pay particular attention to you, okay? Thanks for coming by, guys. Light and love to you all. He's just telling me, he's like, he's just like, no hard feelings. I had to mess with you. Basically, he's just he's a really cool guy. I had to mess with you. I'm editing that. I'm censoring that, rather. But okay. Was it really? Joseph, was there something? Can you yes or no this one for me, man? Was there something to do with Brandon with his wrist or with his veins? Just yes or no that for me. Yeah. All right. I purposely didn't look into it. Joseph and I knew this kid in middle school actually that passed. So it's a little bit more tricky when I'm talking to someone that I know. To that, I don't know the details around his situation. I didn't like research him or anything. Just in the event that something like this were to take place. Okay, Joseph, what I want, yeah, make sure he's not lost. I got you. No, maybe they come around a lot. They're always around us. And it's random. On my end, it's random who I get pulled to. But Joseph, so I need to say that there's been some speculation that this was on purpose, and he's totally poo-pooing that, 100%. He's 100% poo-pooing that. Like 100%. He lost. I can see if I get quiet about it. I got you. He's bringing through. I'm not sure if you know about this dog. There's a big dog that looks like maybe like a boxer or a pit. It's a brown dog that he has with him in spirit. It's a brown and white dog. There's white elements. He's mostly brown though, like a lighter brown color. I'm not sure if you know this dog, but he's like I'm all right. Look, I even got my dog with me. So. He said, okay, no worries, Joseph. What he's saying is that I appreciate all the prayers, but he's fine. He definitely appreciates all your prayers or all appreciate all the thought, all the prayers. He's fine. Okay. He had no reason to stick around. He left immediately. He had no reason to stick around. He was out. Said bye. So yeah, no concerns on that, man, and he's securely where he's supposed to be. He said you've always been a real one, and he appreciates you looking out. Basically. This has a football. Did you guys like watch football together, or was there like some sort of rivalry between you guys, or talking trash to each other about football? Talking trash to each other. We talk trash, of course. Yeah, he says the Eagles still suck, so there's that. So anyway, was he a Cowboys fan? Is he a Cowboys fan, or is there something with a team with a dark? I'm seeing dark blue, and I believe so. We have to fact check that. because it feels like that typical, like, anyway, that rivalry sort of feeling. That could be just him wanting to talk trash. Yeah, dude. All right, so just know he's all right, man. He's all right. We're gonna move on to the next one, but yeah, I got you, brother. Okay. Hey, take it easy, man. I'll see you when I get over there too, bud. He's a cool guy. We smacked the Cowboys. Oh my gosh. Flux, you can't burn him in here too. Come on, man. Alright. Cool. That's so funny. Burn from the other side. What are we doing, guys? Nope. Okay, guys, let's do. I guess just got told by my spirit guide to switch to psychic question answers. So I think we're gonna close the mediumship for this portion, and we're just gonna go a psychic question that answers. We'll do mediumship again. So we did 3 readings. That's all I'm counting. These little mini things are just to get more people information. I'm being instructed to switch. So we're going to do a little bit of Q&A. So if you have a psychic question like, finances, love, career, something like that, if you have any questions like that, we'll do a little bit of Q&A, and then we'll do a clearing, and then I'm going to get some sleep because my baby wakes up early. Yeah, he's not lost, the dog, Joseph. He's fine. We'll like get energy back. So Deluxe, what I'm being told about this situation is that this is something that happened to you a couple of months ago. It's like 2 to 3 months ago. And what's interesting is that it feels like most of this is external to you that has drained your energy. Like there's a health aspect to it, but it feels like there's external sources, almost like maybe this is stress or grief related or something like that. There's something outside of you that caused most of this. There was a little bit of a health flare to it, but most of this is outside of yourself. Does that make sense to you, Deluxe? Deluxe, what I'm being told is just basically to take better care of yourself. There's going to be food. Yep, I think you mean yes. There's going to be food, sleep, just healthier patterns. That being very careful about the food you're ingesting, like eating cleaner and really being committed to exercise and sleep. Basically, it's healthier habits and lifestyles. And it's about to be New Year's Eve, so I'm setting an intention. I don't do goals, guys, not anymore. So set an intention to just be healthier. That way, it's not a pass fail. You just set an intention to have a healthier lifestyle, and you make choices that reflect that moving forward, and you'll absolutely get your energy back. You started that today? Good. That's what they're talking about. So you're on the right track. 100%. Less fried food. Sorry, chicken tenders. Okay. I'll leave you with that with warm blessings, Celeste. Let's go with the next one. So you actually get derailed. Here's the deal. Don't set a goal, because if you fail the goal, you're going to beat yourself up. Set an intention. Healthier lifestyle, that's it. And then make choices that help that. You know what I mean? And if you make a choice against that, it's okay. You're still setting the intention to make a healthier lifestyle. It's not a pass-fail. This is an act of change. Okay? Tammy, I got you next time on that question. This mediumship, and he shut me down, but he said I got you next time on that question. I tried. Even though he told me no more mediumship, Q&A only, I tried for you. Nikki, will I ever get over my anxiety and PTSD? Nikki, continue with the coming to center. This is meditation and that sort of work. There's breathing exercise attached to this. It almost feels like yoga. It diminishes over time. It diminishes over time, Nikki. This yoga is really good for you. This looks like yoga. It diminishes over time. Absolutely continue talking about it. I don't know if this is therapy. Probably is. Think about yoga. Yeah. There's also, I think this is therapy, but you don't have to say it, in the room at all, But there's talking about this that's helping with trauma responses is what I'm getting. And that, and just the knowledge not everyone's going to do what was done. It's not, the situation is not going to repeat itself, Nikki. Okay? Just make sure you take the lessons from it and learn them. Like explore and learn them well. But I don't see it repeating itself, okay? Southern Fox, I have a friend that we go back and forth, but I feel a draw to. Could he be a soulmate of some type? Should I drop him even if he's trying? Southern Fox, we can have soulmates that are not romantic, right? Like my mom is a soulmate of mine, not romantic, obviously, right? It's hard to, sometimes in some relationships, it's hard to see it. How do I say this? When you have that soulmate sort of draw and connection to somebody who is in your peer group of the opposite sex, it's easy to mistake that for something that it may have been in the past, but it isn't in today, right? I'm being told boundaries are important here, and to recognize that even if you have that draw, it could be a lingering thing from the soul connection and not necessarily supposed to develop in this life. Yeah, just a friend. But just make sure, because it's easy to muddy those feelings having that deep soul connection with somebody. Just to make sure to make really clear boundaries and to understand, hey, some of this might be from the past that I'm not even aware that's happening, because it's happening so deep in myself that this connection is there. But just to be very clear, to say, hey, look, yeah, that may be a thing, and that's fine. Our souls are connected in that way, but obviously here and now, that's not our roles, Just boundaries. And only drop if he pushes past those boundaries. Can you get attachments or bad vibes around you from watching videos? Yes. Yes, you can. Our videos will have a prayer in front of them from now on. That's clearing. Diane, my marriage, any info? My marriage, any info? Dan, I'm getting that song like a bridge over troubled water. I don't even remember the lyrics of that song. There may be some meaning from that if you look and listen to that song for whatever reason, because I'm hearing that song. I hear like a bridge over troubled water. I don't even remember the next part of that. It's tough, Diane. This is tough. This is a tough question. Because what this feels like, Diane, is that there's love there, but there's so much hurt and resentment in front of it that it's so hard to feel it or even acknowledge its presence. Communication is broken down. Not completely, but what was that? Was that you, Mom? Okay. Just making sure we didn't have a ghost over there. I had to go ghost bust for my mom, you know what I mean? Okay, what were you saying? So much hurt and resentment. The love's still there. It's just behind so much hurt and resentment. Communication is broken down. So right back to the same things. What's the next part? Mom, please. I'm so sorry. I'm in the middle of this, though. Sorry, what were we saying? Can't you take that thought, please? Communication is broken down. Sorry. Diane, some work is definitely going to be done on getting you guys back on the same team. There's some sort of situation where this is like you're at odds with each other. There's some resentment here. There's a lack of feeling appreciated by both of you, towards both of you. I need to tell you this, Diane. I need to tell you that this one feels like it's on life support, okay? But what I need to tell you is that it could still go either way. It's not over, and it's really up to you and him. But it's up to you. This is going to take the communication. This is going to take the addressing of the resentment and feeling like you've both been taken for granted. The feeling here is that what he does outside of the house is taken for granted, and what you're doing everywhere is taken for granted. So there's that. But it needs to be a conversation about where you discuss what you appreciate. If the effort is to repair and grow and move forward together, then there's going to need to be some work on this. Okay? It's really up to you. It's a free will question, though, Diane. It's a free will question. Okay? It's really sweet, Jamie. Yeah, homework assignment, exactly. And it really depends on what you want to do. And I think in your heart of hearts, you want to repair. So you guys are going to have to get on the same page. You're going to have to get on the same team and stop fighting each other. Because you all have a common goal. You just need to refocus on that. Okay? Because you guys want the same things. You're trying to go about it different ways. And you're struggling against each other, which is not helping anything. Take care, Maeve. Thanks for coming by. More blessings. So I'm going to leave you with that with warm blessings, Diane. Everyone, please send light and love to Diane. And put you in my prayers as well. God, just need please surround Diane with the feelings and tranquility to have the right conversations for her best and highest good. We love you. Please surround that whole situation with love and angels. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay. It says 2 more. Sam, will I move in 2023? And I think, Sam, you had put also something about love. I think I saw something like that before. Let's look into Sam's situation. Sam, I'm seeing a 6, so I'd say June or 6 months from now, which is June. So only 6 weeks. Feels like 6 months. Is there a plan for that, Sam, in 6 months? Like lease ending or something? I hope. Sam, what I need to tell you is this. It seems like things loosen up for you. It seems like things loosen up for you. All right, Sam. All right, there's a few things coming through. Okay, first off, I feel like things are tight. I feel like things are constricted. I think this is around finances and around that sort of situation, and I feel like that loosens up for you. Second off, I see a male coming in here in the future that benefits your life. I don't know if this is romantic or what, but it's a dark-haired guy, and he comes in and benefits your situation. And then also there's a and he's coming in soon. Probably the next 3 or 4 months. Then there's a guy. What was the other thing? Oh, yeah. To learn everything you can about the situation. It really feels like you're in an undesirable situation, something where you don't have a lot of power. I don't know if you're living with somebody like your parents or something of that situation where it kind of feels like they're the hierarchy and you're the lower and like powerless sort of feeling. There's this weird power dynamic situation going on here. So what I'm saying, what I'm getting is to learn everything you can about all of the emotions, every single thing you can think of to learn about this situation, because once you learn these lessons, they go away. Okay? So definitely dive into the feelings that you're having, any of them, even if they don't feel good, especially if they don't feel good, because when you learn your lessons, they go away. Okay? And I hope that makes sense to you, Sam. And I leave you with that warm blessings. Everyone, please send light and love to Sam. There is a dark hair, curly hair guy coming in. It does? Awesome, thank you. Let's do Shauna before I can't anymore. Do I have full siblings from my mother? Does Shauna have full siblings from her mother? Does Shauna have full siblings from her mother? I don't know why this looks so messy, Shauna. I'm getting a Is that her or somebody else? Do you have I'm getting a blonde woman in connection with a yes. I hope that's right. Let me get really close to my guide. Get really close to my guide. Jojo, stick around. I'll make sure because we're going to do the clearing and healing energy stuff. Just stick around, and I'll make sure to spend extra time looking at you as well. So I've got you, and I've got Mama Walsh to do a little extra on. Good night, Hexto. Okay. There's a. Shauna, they're not telling me about the boys. I feel like there's three men in connection with this. They're not telling me about the boys, but they're saying they're making me feel like yes to this woman to the side, but they're not telling me about the boys. I'm laughing because they bring up 23andMe, which is just silly. But I'm being told yes on the sister, on the other blonde, or I don't know, on the sister, unless you're the blonde I'm seeing, but the woman to your side, yes, and then the three boys, they're not going to tell me, and they just like 23andMe. It's just being silly. They won't do it for me. Yeah, no, they won't. But you can figure it out with the little genetic testing, which is that's why I laughed, because I'm like, wow, guys, like really. That's going to be our sage-like advice. It's ridiculous. And they won't do it for me. Yeah, that's funny. Because I took that initially, like you said, they won't do it for me, like my spirit team won't do it for you. And then I just picked up that they would refuse it anyway, which is hysterical. So I understand what your comment said. They won't tell me about the boys, Shauna. I don't know why. And they're almost like teasing me about it. Which is kind of funny. I feel like there's more to this story, Shauna. I really do. I don't feel like that's the only one. But they won't tell me. So that's just my speculations. I feel like there's more to this. But if they won't play, they won't play. I wonder why. I don't know. I wonder why too. Shauna, here's the deal. They don't want you to see them differently, but this woman needs you to pull her in closer. So that's the why. This woman needs extra love and support because she struggles. And this isn't any other support besides this is like emotional support that this person needs. She needs emotional support because she struggles. So, but they don't want to tell you about the other ones because they want you to treat them different. That's what I'm getting. Okay, I'll leave you that with warm blessing, Shauna. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Okay. All right, let's do some energy work. Uh, all right, Alexia, we're gonna knock out everything, guys. You're welcome, Shauna. Thanks. The extra feeling off weird vibes since the other day. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do extra for everybody. There's only 26 of y'all, so at least that's how it looks on my side. But my side's never accurate. Love and light, Shauna. You're welcome. You're welcome for the small part I did. This is all them, guys. Like, your boy's so small in this process. I just do the work I can, for everybody. Do what I can do. Let's do the energy work, and I'm gonna jump off because my baby's gonna wake up in like 6 or 7 hours. So I gotta take him to a doctor's appointment. Blah blah blah. Get my little man taken care of. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, God, in your name, please fill me with your white love light energy at this time. Tammy, I got you next time. I don't know why they're pushing it off for tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow or the next day, but I don't know why. But I got you next time. You just popped in my head again. I've been wanting to read you for a while, so that's perfect. I'll make sure to pick my mom's brain about you tomorrow, Tammy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh man, they're really putting these hands right now. Thank you. God, in Jesus' name, please send Archangel Raphael and all of his healing class angels, as many as necessary for each of these beautiful souls. Please send it around each one of them at this time. In Jesus' name, please send Archangel Michael and all of his warrior class angels, or as many as are necessary for each of these beautiful people. Please send those around each one of them at this time. I love you. Thank you. In Jesus' name. Amen. God, in Jesus' name, please bring any other archangels in that whatever class of angels they work with around whoever needs any of their services at this time. I don't know them all, guys. I don't know all the archangels. I only know Raphael and Michael, so I don't even know what the other ones do. I've never met them. But if you need something from them, at least have the faith. I know that they're there and they'll do it. So. Archangel Michael, let's do the clearing stuff first. Archangel Michael and Legion, please clear away any lower level energies, any blockages, any darkness that's lingering either inside, around, or in the environment or the people in the environment of any of these souls that are here in this room right now. In Jesus' name, make it so. Just an extra look into Mama Walsh. Take all that darkness away from all of them. Take it straight up to source, either be transmuted into love or sent to where it needs to be, but not back to the place that it is. Your will, God. In Jesus' name, please send a little bit extra to JoJo. Let's make sure that situation is clear. And Sarah Cleary. Please scrub the houses of every single person in this room, including myself. Thanks. Take it, all the energy straight out their front door. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Alright, Archangel Raphael, do your thing. God, just name, please open the sky above each one of their heads. Bring the white light down to the top of their heads. Help me send this energy as well. Please clear away any blockages. Anything is not perfect, any dis-ease that is not for their highest good or for their learning. Please clear it away at this time. We love you. Thank you so much. I saw 32, and the number on there was 25, so usually it's the same on TikTok at least. Maybe there's discrepancy somewhere. Angel Michael, please go back in and lock down everybody's energetic field so none of that can return. Love you so much. Please, Angel Raphael and Healing Class, please spend extra time with anyone who needs it. And by name, especially JoJo, Mama Walsh, and Sarah Cleary, in the event that they need a little extra attention. But please extend that courtesy to anyone who says to you, that just says out loud or in their mind a prayer that they need a little extra love and attention. Please keep working with them until this work is done. Cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just naming that. Alrighty, guys. So that is it for me. Actually, we've been on live for an hour and 49 minutes. So what I'll do is, if you guys want 11 minutes of just chat, let's do that. Just ask me questions about just random, like non-reading questions. If you have questions about this process or anything that I do or the project, or we can just sit here and chat with each other for 11 minutes. Kind of just open up the forum. What's that, forum? Open up the forum for anyone to, if you guys want to chat with each other, or what'd you get Noah for Christmas? I got him Baby Shark bubble making, floating like bath time. It sings and it does bubbles. I got him the Hungry Caterpillar book because he has the caterpillar stuffed animal, and I got him a Baby Shark book that you push the buttons and it sings. I got him a baby tablet, so I can put Baby Shark on it and he can like mess with it because he's always trying to grab technology. So I just want to get him something to, yes, selenite. It is. And I have Moss, I have a gemstone thing. That's awesome, Joseph James. I have a gemstone thing right here. Oh, you can't really. It's got a ton of gemstones in this little thing. It's like 30 of them in here. It sings. I know. Not the Baby Shark songs. He's a huge Baby Shark fan. This guy, if Baby Shark is a real thing, he'd throw its diapers at it. What else did I get him? I think that's about it. I mean, it's his first Christmas, so he's not gonna remember it. So I got him things. I'm always getting him things. Um, I'm always just buying stuff. I mean, he has the measuring cup toys. He has the shape setting toys. He has music making toys. Like he has the baby phone for imaginative play. Like he has everything a 1-year-old needs for his brain development. So it's just getting him extra stuff. So, good question though. It'll be fun to see him open them up. I'm constantly getting him stuff. Constantly getting him stuff. Whenever I think will benefit him, I give him all the opportunities I can to make sure that, because it's nature versus nurture, right? Nature is just how much genetics can help, but nurture is like giving him all the tools to really stimulate his mind. So, I'm careful, yeah. I should play Cocomelon and repeat in the prisons. Because of the torture. I know everything about the Baby Shark space adventure. It's a thing. That was crazy when the clearance started. My intrusive thoughts got real bad. Apparently I needed it. Yeah, I'm confident it'll help Southern Red Fox. Because they're tricksters. The song still gets stuck in my head. My girls are 7 and 10. Yeah. There's some really cool ones in there now. It's like there's a zombie song. 1 spooky zombie went out to trick or treat. Everybody danced. 1 creepy zombie went out to trick or treat. Everybody danced to the spooky beat. They had such enormous fun. They called for another creepy zombie to come. La, 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 la. Anyway, it's terrible. Terrible. I know like all the songs, dude. Cocomelon and Blippi. You know what? It's great. That's like my favorite one in there. Oh, that's fun. Anyway. Yeah, I do what I can for that little guy. You know, he's the future, so he may pick up this project and push it forward too. So we never know. Nice, we get her towards the evil because he knew we were driving crazy. Yeah, at least Fresno Go died down. I never minded that song. I'm a big fan of Wicked, the musical, and the person who played uh, Elsa in there was one of the Elphabas. So like Medina or Mendo, Irina Mendo, whatever her name is. Fantastic singer though. I love Wicked. Yeah, my mom just saw it recently, and so we finally got to talk about it after like 2 years reading the book. It's awesome. I'm not gonna spoil anything on here. I don't do that, but I highly recommend you see it. It was amazing. Like I stood up to do a standing ovation and cheer, and I was like, it got stuck. I couldn't even make a noise, so I had to just clap like silent. It was just at the end of the first scene, going into intermission. It was just amazing. It's incredible play. Talk about look for those bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Yeah, we're at Disney House over here. I haven't heard the Hot Diggity Dog song. Clubhouse. Everyone should see. I agree, Sarah. It's amazing. It was mind blowing. Mind blowing. That movie was just, or that play was incredible. Incredible. Definitely the best Broadway I've ever seen. I think it's the only one I've seen on Broadway though. So maybe that makes a difference. And I was in the front of the mezzanine too, so it was good seats and it was great. The hot dog song. I'll have to go Google it. Play it for the low man. When do you think you'll add a meditation tutorial? Let me put them on the things to do. Well, there's that. Maybe I'll collaborate with my aunt while she's here, because hopefully she'll bring because she's the one that made this song, this meditation song. So hopefully, maybe her and I can collaborate on something and create a meditation tutorial, and put it up. So yeah, I'll put it on my list of things to do. She's amazing. She's coming tomorrow too, so just put this back on play just because fills the silence. So hot dog, hot diggity dog. Yeah, I don't know. Well, he'll love it. No more shark. Did I just whistle? I probably whistled. I don't know, Guardian Angel. Thoughts on Reiki? I think Reiki is interesting. My process is a little bit different. I rely on faith, angels, because I mean, me personally, I'm very Christian with most of my faith structure. I mean, I take little things from other ones, but and Jesus had said at the end of Mark, and it's not present in all Bibles, which makes me skeptical of human Christianity. But he said, go forth and preach the gospel. Those who pray in my name will be able to cast out demons, can drink the poison of a snake and not get sick, and they can lay their hands on people and they will heal. You will do this through me because I'll be there helping you. Basically, I don't know the exact wording. Actually, you know what? Let's get it from the horse's mouth, guys. Let's see what it says in my grandma's book, the Bible. May she rest in peace. Okay. At length he appeared to the 11. This is after he had already passed away, and he came back from the dead. His commission to the apostles. At length he appeared to the 11 as they were at the table, and he upbraided them for their lack of faith and hardness of heart, in that they had not believed those who had seen him after he had risen. And he said to them, go into the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He who believes and is baptized shall be saved, but he who does not shall be condemned. And these signs shall attend those who believe. In my name they shall cast out devils, they shall speak in new tongues, they shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands upon the sick, and they shall get well. Amen. So, basically, Jesus working with us, basically. So I think Reiki absolutely, Reiki is absolutely a thing. My aunt does Reiki, for example. It's absolutely a thing. It's not the only way to do it, but Reiki is absolutely humankind being able to wield that light. So it's not, and that verse is not present in every Bible. Like it wasn't present. I don't think it was present in the King James version. So I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I know that the King James version and that Bible have different. When you go to the same exact verses, they're different in multiple places, which is really annoying. Of course, Tammy. It's a very important chapter for the work I do. Oh yeah, guys, you guys did great in here on holding the chat for the readings. Those readings were nice too. I think they're very helpful tonight. Some of my favorite singers and actors are on the Mickey Mouse Club. Jamie just came out as a Britney Spears fan. What chapter did you just read again? Mark. The very, it's like the one of the very last chapters. It's the second to last, literally the second to last paragraph written in the Bible, or in the book of John. Mark. I hope so too, Delights. I talked to Lindy for about 30 minutes. I was totally thrown by her. Yeah. Oh, baby. Of course, Trap Balloon Shop. Of course. Guys, those words have power. They really do. because they all exist, and Jesus is no exception. He absolutely exists, and he'll work with you if you ask him. It's amazing. He's up there, like advocating for us, to do the miracles, to keep doing the miracles, because history was written. It's in the past, but it's also being written. It's asinine to think that the Bible is accurate and there's prophets in it, but it doesn't continue. That doesn't make sense. This is an outline for how to live our lives, so why wouldn't there be characters like this walking the earth right now? No more Britney for me. The skirt doesn't fit right anywhere. And on that note, Jeff, no, I'm just kidding. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and drop off. I deeply appreciate all of your time before bed. Awesome. Good deluxe. The rosary is very powerful. And set the intention of the rosary to do what you're asking for. You know what I mean? Before, when you pray, set the intention for that rosary to do what you're intending it to do. Say, I pray this rosary with the intention of boom. And then thank God, because gratitude shows faith that you're going to receive it. You know what I mean? But dropping off. Hey guys, all love. I will see you all very, very, very soon. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Look forward to talking to you soon.